Week number 2, guys. Waferz Fantasy League. Welcome. Before we get into any of the reviews or any of that shit, man, I gotta go with some adult told you so's. You know what I'm saying? Kelsey, I told y'all about that. I said it. I said that Kelsey was probably washed up. Like, it's still early. Only week 2, but that man's put up a total of like 4 points completely. Like, you know what I mean? So that ain't gonna get it done. And I fucked around and picked him in my auction league somehow by bidding him up, and I got stuck with him. It's fucking me. But anyway, I told y'all about that Jaden Reed boy. You feel me? He went crazy week 1. Week 2 wasn't as crazy, but and now with loss of love, is he gonna still get those long shots and long bombs? I don't know, but keep in mind I did tell y'all about that, man. And I think I told y'all about Cup as well. I said that this guy was injury prone. That he'd be taking a chance. That he's a great dynamic catcher and all the shit. But is he gonna be healthy? Was gonna be the main concern. And in this kind of league where you're trying to get this, those weeks will bite you in the ass at the end of it. So look, man. It's a competitive league. A lot of people, a lot of players. Evan Ingram. I said Evan Ingram was a bum. Now, he can still prove me wrong. He's got plenty of time, but with eighth of the season gone, he's trash. Okay? Everybody that's put him in the lineup has even probably been kind of questionable if they're going to keep him or if they're going to fucking try to get rid of him and use him as bait at this point. So, hey, trade up. Trade up on Ingram, shouted. But a couple of things that I was wrong about, I'll be honest, when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You feel me? Cook has been cooking. I kind of said that after I seen how he was drafted so much that I was like, damn, he keep getting taken. He just wasn't a favorite of mine. But when you playing in fantasy, you playing for points, not favorite people. Like, you know what I'm saying? This ain't a popularity contest. So I got to get that in my head sometimes. But I was wrong. Cook been cooking. Barkley as well. Barkley so far has been cooking, but he's another person I said, watch out for the injuries. Who's the fucking backup for Saquon? Gainwell? No. Ain't he a rookie? Either way, look, Barkley so far, he's been killing shit. Keep your eye on him, though. He's injury prone. And pick up that boy Braylon Allen, another person I told you was gonna eat. He ate last week. He had about 17, 18 points, two touchdowns, and he's back up for Rice, man. He's been consistent. I think he put up a dub and a dub. Plus, you know what I'm saying? So that's week 1, week 2. He's been pretty successful. He's actually the leading scorer probably on that offense, to be honest. Like, you know what I mean? So it's crazy. I was wrong about that. Hey, they say I said something bad about Trey McBride. We're going to have to run it back. But he's been balling. He's been doing pretty decent. I think he's ranked, I think the 3rd or 4th tight end right now. So that's pretty damn good. Tight ends ain't really been showing out like you main ones. The Kelseys, the Andrews, the Kincaids. Like, none of them has really been showing up. So, hey, it's a new day. Anyway. Also, J.K. Dobbins, he been eating, he been doing well. I didn't see that coming. I mean, I kind of saw it coming because he outplayed Gus Edwards every year in the Ravens, but it's just, I always buy into listening to what they gonna say, who gonna start. Gus gonna get the burn, Gus gonna get the carries, and here it is, J.K. Dobbins eating over there. So I was wrong about that. And last but not least, Neighbors. I didn't know enough about him. I know about him now. He's shutting me up. He's showing me some shit. He's one of the rookies that was not on my radar. So, boom, there it is, man. I was wrong. And, hey, I'll be right. We'll get it right. Waferz Fantasy League 2024, week number 2. And basically, what we doing here for y'all that don't know, it's 28 different leagues. I mean, 12 teams per league. I mean, it's, you do the math. It's hundreds of teams right now, right? And we're just going to be going over stats, telling you what we think about some of the things that are going on. Highest scorer, lowest scorers, biggest blowouts, things of that nature. And as well, we're going to be letting you guys know who the winner that week is and how they get their prize and things of that nature. So you can go ahead and subscribe to the link right now. You can comment, all that, share. And basically, we need you to be interactive with us, you feel me? So that we can get this program going the way it needs to be going, all right? So we're going to start it off with the average score for each league, highest to lowest. So this means that, these teams have that average, these leagues have that average, you know what I'm saying, for their scores. And starting out with the highest is league number 5. That's 128.96. Then we roll into league number 7, which is 126.3, and then league number 16, 125. So that's the average. Then all the way at the bottom, league number 9, which is 113 points on average. That league is trash. You know what I'm saying? So you guys need to step it up in league number 9, y'all. If the average is 113, I don't know what's going on over there, right? Because then it jumps up hella to the next one, which is second to lowest, which is league number 18, which is 119, right? So, not that significant, but it's, it counts, man. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points counts here. That's like a whole nother player difference. So, hey, man, you guys can do a lot better. I know you can. So let's bring that gap from 113 lowest, 128 to the highest. And now we're going to get into the 3 lowest scoring teams in week number 2. 3 lowest scoring teams. And that's, we're going to start off with the third the lowest is league number 2, Q-Tip, 13096, whatever. He scores 68.63. And what happened over there? He didn't sit McCaffrey. Played D. Douglas, subpar performance from Kelsey and Pickens. Worthy finally came back down to earth. He scored. Worthy at 4.2 points, went off the first week, and then, and all that, dog. You're going to have to step it up. And then next we got league number 27, DFan93. DFan93 scored 63.87 points, all right? Evan Ingram ended up getting hurt. And subpar performance from D. Hopkins. D. Hopkins only gave him 1.9. And Tank Dell with a 2.3. And Chase with a dud as well. So, yeah, man, that'll do it to you. 63. It really wasn't like a all the way bad coaching. It was a couple of just bad week for a couple players, man. So that's that. Lowest of them all, number 3, league number 3, bear the fuck down with a 47. What the hell happened over there, man? Oh, I see. Started Jordan Love. Evan Ingram ended up getting hurt. You had Kyler Murray on the bench with a 41, doggy. That might even put you up in there, but then Pickens didn't do nothing for you, and Laporta. People ain't talking about that enough. Laporta ain't been showing up, man. So, yeah, man, 47.4 is the lowest. And that was a pretty big blowout as well. Let's keep it moving. Let's get into the 3 closest matchups of week number 2. League number 8. 3 Shells, 121.97 versus Milk Dog, 120.6. That's a 1.37 difference. Tough. Very tough, man. Let's see here. League number 25, Burt Drew had 128.6 versus Spiderweb 20, and that was 127.27. So that's a 1.33 difference, bro. So that's just as close as to the last one. Very, very close. And this one is even closer to that one, which is league number 16, Johnny JC, 2805. And they scored 122.87 to the oldest Brown, versus the oldest Brown, 121.57. All right, that's 1.3. That's pretty close, like for all three of those, man. But the closest ended up being 1.3, and that's the differential. That's league number 16. That's Johnny JC and Ellis Brown. All right, and those were the closest matchups. Let me even pull that up, man. I might be able to pull that up. Yoda Cookies. Yep. Very, very close. So look, this was so close, man. You really could have played Gibson. You played Kirk. That's what did it. Christian Kirk scored the dud, the 0.9 for Kirk, man. You could have played, and you had anybody in your flex. Anybody you played in your flex. You still ended up winning that. And that's why you lost, man. Rashad White, I don't know how they say that shit. Rashad White. And you could have played Madison. Even just switching up to Madison, you could have won that. So, hey man, differences in by 1.3, man. So that's the closest. We're gonna get into the biggest blowouts for week number 2. Biggest blowouts. Starting at league number 8, Chaos with 162.97 versus Mean Machine, which was 81.6. That differential is 81 points, man. 81.37 to be exact. That's a burn, man. That's a big blowout. You probably knew it was over probably halfway through Sunday before the afternoon games. And so next we got league number 9, Hail Mary Jane with a 158 versus Azealia 801 with a 75.97. All right, that's an 82 point difference. Yeah, 82 point difference, y'all. And then last but not least, we got league number 1, Drake M16, 167, and Bear Down Bitch with a 75. That differential is 92, y'all. 92. That's the biggest blowout. We got to pull it up. We got to see what it do. Drizzy Drake, last year's champ. Hey, Drake, you know what's up. You got one of these. You picked that color, man. Good scheme, dog. You gonna do it again this year? And will you pick the same color? I don't know. Hit us in the comments. Let us know, man. With a 167 over this 75. Yeah. And Aaron Rodgers, he started Aaron. Okay. I see you took my advice and benched Caleb Williams. All right. He's not the truth like that. Look, everybody just solid. Everybody just put up dubs. Kittles, Flowers, Collins, St. Brown finally woke up. And yeah, dog. Yep. That's what happened. You couldn't have done nothing over there. Bear down. You couldn't have done nothing. Adams played good for you, but Stafford shit the bed. And who else? Oh, you had Kirk too. You had Christian Kirk. Yeah. So, man, you had Braylon Allen on your bench. Same thing I did, man. But who was gonna know? How would you know? You feel me? How would you have known, man? That still wouldn't have done nothing for you. It was over before it started. That's the 3 biggest blowouts for week number 2. And I advise y'all to step y'all game up if you got blew out. I know how that feel. And I know how I feel to blow when we got too. So, let's go. So, the top 20 scores, regardless of the leagues, top 20 right now is league number 21. That fantasy guy with 186, like we already said, right? And then that goes into league number 16 with Trickster 512. He had 183. You know what I mean? And then the third highest was 179 by Overachieve, right? But, all right, the lowest of the top 20, regardless of the league, is 162 in league number 5 by Net 11, I believe that's the name. Yep. Net 11 had 162. Okay. So there's a big gap between the top scorers still. Feel me? So that lowest of the top score has to be 180, 190, 195, something like that. There's even people in here that got 171, 173, 174. It climbs, steadily. But that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes, man. So look, we're just breaking down some of the numbers for you. For some of you math wizards that don't know how to break them down, we'll break them down for you. You feel me? Thanks to our helpful mathematics team over here. You know what I mean? At Waferz. So shit, man. Appreciate the stats and all the updates. We're gonna keep y'all informed every week so that you can get these prizes, and then we can keep this shit entertaining, man. You feel me? So what else? I think that's it, man. I think that's it for week number 2. Shit, we'll catch y'all next week, dog.